With CRL heading to Belgium for round 7 of the championship, and a spicy championship battle ensuing in Tier 2 at that, it had the makings of a great race. But in qualifying, it was none of the main championship contenders who took pole position for the race. Instead, it was a great lap from the real DC that banked in pole position. Not too far behind was McLaren's Klerper, who joined DC on the front row. Ferrari occupied the second row, with Tobers ahead of Pheasant. New faces to the front row of the grid, but could they remain there after 22 tough laps of Spa-Francorchamps?
And away they go, Real DC leading the pack, and Codemasters completely messes up the order. Klerper in the lead, Tobes following just behind him. Okay, and there's a lot of people everywhere, a lot of ghosting. Real DC, Tobes, Klerper, Jamie Robertson, Captain Nick, all the way up to, I believe this is 5th place. There has been a yellow flag, that's Fesmark who's been caught out. Captain Nick gained a place through cutting a corner alongside Pimis now. Ooh, bit of contact, and Pimis into the wall, lost some front wings. Car's still alive, but that's going to drop him right the way back to alongside Pheasant Plucker. Ooh, safety car. What's caused that? Now he might be forced. Is that him going already? I'm not sure. Ooh, I think that's a bit early maybe. Although to be fair to his credit, it's worked for him. Certainly Jamie Robertson has not done well to keep up. I think he was expecting him to not go yet, even despite going quick there. Now there's 2 drivers right up his tail and a 1 second gap to the guys ahead of him. Start pulling away. Golly Noob going a bit deep there, but actually that line somewhat worked for him. He's now right on the tail of the little one. Slightly more ERS. He's waiting to pass just yet. Stake through a rouge there for little one, causing him to lose exit speed, and that's a definite overtake. There we go. Oh, wrong car. And yep, there we go. Golly Noob up into 5th position. But also, Real DC has pitted for some medium tyres. No, I think he might pit too early. I think a mistake a lot of drivers make. And under safety car, they forget that they do significantly less work on their tyres and do it by the number of laps that their strategy is planned. And not by how the tyres are feeling. Certainly no driver likes being on older tyres, but sometimes it is worth it in the longer run. Tobes, an absolute massive dive bomb there, and to be fair, to his credit, it works perfectly. Yeah, we are getting quite close, I guess. Tier 3 finished a while ago. I don't know how many they got to the end of theirs. KXI. Is he through? Yep, KXI passed Statistic King. If he's going to pit, he's got to do it soon. There we go. Klerper up the inside of Dragon. Well, Dragon tries to hold it around the outside. It actually doesn't do too bad of a job. We're just now to be careful of Godly Noob, who I think lifts a bit to slot him behind. A Dragon alongside Klerper. And Dragon got through. Can Golly Noob follow him through? Bit of wheel banging, no damage done as such. Anyway, back to the interval. I should have been paying more attention to the lead. Real DC passes KXI. KXI actually on very old medium tyres. Understandably going to be losing a lot of time on them. Sadistic King was in a similar position. So it'll be interesting to see if Sadistic King catches up with KXI or not. KXI tyre is really going to start falling off a cliff now. Oh, look at that, round the outside, Sadistic King. Oh, yeah, there we go. Actually, has less ERS, but gets through. I don't think the little one's going to fight it. Actually, look at that, the field's starting to close up now. Oh, of course. KXI on extremely old mediums, Dragon on fairly old hards. I'm going to say 4-star, I don't think 3rd's a bad position. There we go, Dragon past KXI, now KXI just going to start falling down the order. Tyres very old and very dead. Alex, the contact, oh, Big Balls is through. I didn't see him, I'm not surprised Alex didn't. The Big Ball's now starting his charge, cutting his way through the medium drivers. The little one gets back past Sadistic King. Now these two are probably fairly even. Now that Sadistic King's lost some downforce but still has the superior tyre. Okay, so Real DC crossing the line, getting that win. Dragon in second, Golly Noob. Oh, in 6th due to those penalties. Third PR, Big Balls getting 4th.
A first win for DC in CRL, with a great drive and incredible consistency throughout the race. Dragon would join him on the podium for Red Bull, along with the Mercedes of Big Balls. Golden Noob's time penalties cost him his podium and had to settle for 5th as a result. Sadly for Topez, his call to pit in the early safety car backfired and meant he had to make a second stop. Nevertheless, he did finish in 8th and took the fastest lap for good measure. With Dragon finishing ahead of Alex TG, the Red Bull driver had closed the gap to 8 points in the Drivers' Championship. This championship fight still has a long way to go.